Russian servicemen inflict deliberate injuries to themselves to avoid storming the Dnipro islands in Kherson region. This was reported by the Atesh partisan movement. Agents of the Atesh movement from the 61st Separate Guards Brigade of the Marines pass information about mass cases of self-injury among the servicemen of this brigade. Cases of deliberate breaking of limbs and even shooting oneself to pass it off as a combat wound have been recorded. The report reads, Atesh clarified that the purpose of such actions is to get to the hospital, to be as far away from the front line as possible, and not to participate in the storming of islands in Kherson region. Cruel living conditions, huge losses and lack of prospects for success make them look for any ways to evade participating in hostilities. The partisans noted. They said they continue to receive data about the critical morale in the Russian armed forces units. This proves once again that the war against Ukraine is becoming an unbearable test for the Russian servicemen themselves. We urge Russian soldiers to follow the example of their fellow soldiers by harming themselves to save their lives. Atesh noted. In December, Ukrainian forces reported that almost the entire island part of the Dnieper in the Kherson region is under fire control of the Ukrainian armed forces. Russian forces attempt to land 5 to 7 times daily in this area. Despite significant losses during attacks on the right bank of Kherson, the occupiers continue to try to break through to this section. Experts say that Russian generals may have more to worry about than just the Ukrainians causing casualties on the front line. Recently leaked documents reveal the Kremlin's own soldiers may be taking their own lives. According to the files seized by Ukrainian forces during their surprise August incursion into Russia's Kursk region, Russian military chiefs were concerned about an attack and the morale among their own men. A cache of documents shows evidence of a Russian soldier taking their own life on the front line after a prolonged state of depression due to his service in the Russian army.
Another Russian serviceman who had been abandoned by his fellow soldiers has surrendered to Ukrainian fighters. In a video circulated on social media, the Russian soldier said that he was in a difficult situation, wounded, and left without any food and water. The soldier confirmed once again that the Russian army's pledge that they would not abandon our soldiers was a total lie. The fighters of the Ukrainian Special Operations Forces, who determined the location of the Russian soldier using a drone, threw him water and a letter with the words, "Surrender," on it. After reading the letter, the Russian soldier agreed and surrendered by following the drone towards the Ukrainian fighter's position.
Я дурак. Это, я думаю, последнее видео. Боже, произвол судьбы. И наши лозунги, что мы своих не бросаем, это все брехня. Меня видели, что я здесь, знали, что я здесь. Все это пропаганда, позерство. А войну, если мы не будем, то только за счет тупо мяса, которым нас здесь сделали. Не считайте меня ни героем, ни кем. Если бы сейчас я знал, куда я еду, я бы никогда в жизни не поехал.